Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Gemini, you are up for the February 2022 Tarot Energy Reading, and I'm adjusting my camera. Did I do it right? No, I didn't. Give me a second. I'm trying to get my lighting right. It's not doing it. Camera, quit messing with me. There we go. Okay, before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Gemini, I'm going to do this reading. I'm not doing any format. I'm just pulling cards, and then we're going to get what we're going to get. I'm using my What's the Tea Spill deck. I'm using a regular tarot deck. I'm using the Mermaid Tarot to clarify if necessary. And then I'm going to pull one card from the Money and Law of Attraction deck is what I will do. So let's go ahead and get this started. As I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it is not your story, don't try to make it fit. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm just the person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. Okay, all right. May I have the energy for Gemini for February 2022? May I have the energy for Gemini for February 2022? What is the energy for Gemini for February 2022? What is it that Gemini needs to know? What is it that Gemini needs to know? May I have some cards, please? What is it that Gemini needs to know? February 2022. What is it that Gemini needs to know? What is it that Gemini needs to know? What is it this card wanted to come out? All right, Gemini, I see you. What is it? Thank you. Whoa, that fell down. Let me get this card. Went down. This just came out for Taurus. What is it that Gemini needs to know? May I have some cards, please? Wow. What is it that Gemini needs to know? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. This came out for Taurus too. Thank you. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Two cards came out. This came out reversed. And something's telling me, okay, I'm going to turn this sideways. All right, I'm going to clarify all of these too. First card that came out, Gemini, is ballin'. It says, having a luxurious lifestyle, wanting and having the most expensive things in life. Pockets full. I see you, Gemini. All right. Next card that came out is hidden agendas. This came out for Taurus, too. It says, pay attention to this person because they have other plans than the ones they've revealed. It might be because you're balling. There might be a gold digger around you. Other card that came out, Gemini, it says fifth house. It says one's hobbies, interests, recreational, and leisure activities. What one does for entertainment. The other card that came out is confident. So in February, you're going to be confident. If you're not confident already. Another card that came out is fourth house. This one says one's sense of security, family, siblings, parents, ancestry, heritage, roots, one's housing and comfort. And then this one says meeting your match. Unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. And then self-love came out upside down. I feel that you're in the process of learning to love yourself. The card says loving yourself just the way you are, not dimming yourself to be fit other people's perceptions. Self-care, inner beauty. I believe that that's going on, and maybe that's why it came out upside down, is because some of you may not have been showing yourself the love that you need to show yourself. So I believe some of that's going on too. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, I'm going to clarify these cards with some tarot cards and see what we get. All right, can we clarify ballin'? Can we clarify ballin'? What is ballin' for Gemini for February 2022? What's going on with Gemini? Why is Gemini ballin' in February 2022? What is the message they need to hear? What is the message they need to hear? What's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Pentacles. You have something new coming in. This is going to be substantial. When I cut the deck in 3, after I finish shuffling, Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom. This is something substantial. That's why you're going to be balling. Something just told me to tell you, don't tell anyone. You may want to be flashy. And again, you're grown. We all have free will. You can do what you want to do. This is just me giving my little 2 cents. If you come into some money, be careful who you tell, because don't forget what other card is here. Hidden agendas. So you may come into some money and you're like, oh, let me go ahead and get the new whatever. Whatever the hot thing is right now. Stuff. Just like you'll see people wearing Fendi or Dior or Chanel or Ferragamo or Yves Saint Laurent or whatever. All of that stuff. And again, there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. I love nice things. What I'm saying is that just be mindful if you do purchase nice things. Let's say you're coming into this Ace of Pentacles energy and it is a substantial amount of money. If you have a regular car and then a week later after you came into your money, you're driving, like this car is a Ferrari, I believe, or is that a Lambo? Pretty sure that's a Ferrari. That's a Ferrari. You were driving a Chevrolet last week, but then next week you pull up to your friend's house in a Ferrari. It's your money. You can do what you want to do with it. You're grown. Just keep certain things in mind, especially with these cards that are coming out. You're confident though. So yeah, I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. As soon as I removed the Ace of Pentacles, guess what was under the Ace of Pentacles? 6 of Pentacles. There's something coming in. This is going to be an unexpected, it might be an inheritance or some type of check. Maybe it's tax time. So that's it too as well. Maybe you're going to get more back on your taxes than you expected, because six of Pentacles is unexpected. Also, it's about generosity. It's about equal give and take. Too is what 6 of Pentacles is about. In addition to that, 6 plus 1 is 7, which 7 of Pentacles is investment. Maybe one of your investments that you invested in previously, let's say in 2021 or 2020 or whatever, the investment is just now paying off. Maybe it was some stock that you purchased. And at the time, the stock was like at $5 a share. But then maybe there's going to be some type of announcement in the news where one company is buying the company that you own stock in. And then all of a sudden, the stock goes from $5 a share to $10 a share. So it pretty much doubled. And then you're like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and sell my stock and get out. Let me get my money. I'm cashing out now. It might be a situation like that. But whatever it is, it's going to be unexpected. Expect unexpected. I think I'm going to title this Expect Unexpected Income. Is what I'm going to title this. Regardless, I'm going back to this confident thing. You will be stepping into your confidence in February. Can we clarify hidden agendas, please? Can we clarify hidden agendas? Because I want to know who you may need to look out for. Because someone is not being upfront with you. They're not being true. Thank you. 4 cups. You might be dealing with the water sign. Also, you might already be aware that someone is kind of shady. And it could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces that you're dealing with. And it's like they're saying something to you, but when when you hear it, it goes through your brain, and it's like, okay, wait a second, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, I'm getting 5. Something's not adding up. I don't believe this. And when it's not adding up in your mind, that's when you start to have, I don't want to say standoffish, but you're just kind of like, whatever. You might be polite, but it's just kind of like you try to curve them in a way and do that. Again, could be dealing with the water sign. So just be on the lookout. Not saying that every water sign that approaches you will have some type of hidden agenda when they're dealing with you. I'm just saying this is the energy that's coming out. But also I'm saying you will more than likely already be hip to what the deal is when dealing with this person who has a hidden agenda. You're going to see through it. Their lies or whatever story they're selling you is not going to work on you. You're going to know that something's up. Can we clarify 5th house, please? Can we clarify 5th house? Hobbies, interests, recreational, and leisure activities. What Gemini does for entertainment, February 2022. Can we clarify 5th house? Can we clarify 5th house, February 2022? Thank you. The Fool. Some of you might be going on a journey as well. Some of you might, I don't know why I'm hearing bucket list. Some of you might be making a bucket list of like places you've never been to before or things you've never done. And you're just going to be like, okay, these are the things I want to do. And you're making a list. And all of these activities like swimming with the sharks, which I'm not swimming with any sharks. I'll swim with the dolphins. I'm not swimming with the sharks. I ain't about that life. But swimming with the sharks, bungee jumping, skydiving, whatever. You're in that full energy. You're like, okay, I want to do that. I've taken a break from not doing stuff. I want to go ahead and go full throttle and just throw caution to the wind. That's what you're going to be doing with some of your activities for leisure, for entertainment. You're just going to throw caution to the wind. Where it was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Now you're going to be like, oh, it's like before you weren't the first person in line. You were usually the last person that's like, I don't know about that. Now you may be in the energy starting in February where it's like you're the first person saying, yeah, I want to do it. So you're going to be in that energy. You're going to be willing to try new things is what this full energy is. And again, I'm picking up travel. I don't know why I'm picking up that some of you are making a list of cities that you have not been to and you're traveling to those cities is what you're doing. And I don't know why, I just heard for the ones of you that are single, you may end up meeting someone, I don't know if it's going to be long-term or not, but someone that you may want to date in the city that you've never been to before. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, can we clarify confident, please? Can we clarify confident? Thank you. This is Knight of Wands. All right, for passion. Some of you, I'm just going to keep it 100. Some of you were not confident in your body. And now that you're kind of feeling yourself, I'm not saying that you I'm just saying that you will be exploring your sacral and root chakra. And again, Knight of Wands is a travel card. Maybe that's the other thing too, and I just heard bathing suit. Some of you weren't comfortable with wearing a bathing suit before too. Now you're comfortable with wearing a bathing suit. Or you're preparing to be comfortable with wearing a bathing suit. For some of you, something just said to me, some of you have already been on the whole weight thing. You didn't start, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is going to be for a select few. For some of you, you didn't start your diet or whatever it was to build your body in January. Some of you started back in fall of 2021. So you're more than halfway there. And now you're like, you know what? I can fit in that bathing suit. I know I'll look good in that bathing suit. You're in that energy. For others of you, that's one of the things that you're looking to do is by the time the summer gets here, because you know you will be traveling, the Fool card, you're gonna let it all hang out. And you will have no problem with doing it. I'm picking up that energy. You will have no problem with letting it all hang out. You're going to be like, I know I look good. And what? But some of you are already in that energy. I know I look good. And what? And because you're so confident, you're drawing people to you. And again, some of you are going to have some active bedroom lives. Again, I'm not saying it's just you're going to have some active bedroom lives. That's the energy I'm picking up. Can we clarify fourth house, please? And that's going for people who are in relationships too, as well. Let me throw that out there. Where you may not have been that active in your relationship before, but now lately that you're starting to feel yourself, the person that you with, they starting to feel like you're a different person. Where maybe you only wanted to once or twice a week. Now you want to once or twice a day. Is the thing. Thank you. Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. So what you're trying to do, some of you may have been working a lot and you're looking to bring moderation in balancing the work family life, like work home life is what you're doing. Temperance. Some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius in your family. Also, there's some type of healing that is coming in as well. I'm picking up not just healing mentally, but also healing physically too. Some of you may have been overworking yourselves. Maybe some of your family members have reached out to you and told you that you were working too much. And you're taking this moment to get closer to your family, to find out more about your family. Because you feel that your family may be able to balance you. There's some type of change that's going to take place because temperance is number 14 in the major arcana. 1 + 4 is 5. 5 is about changes. So there's some type of change that you're looking to force now. Maybe before this influx of cash for some of you, you didn't have the option. It's like you had to work, and you had to focus on other things where you couldn't dedicate that much time to family. But now that you have more resources available, you can take your foot off the gas and dedicate a little bit more attention to getting closer to your family or to finding out who your family is, if that makes sense. Like where you come from. That might go back to the travel, where you may find out, and I'm just using this as an example. Let's say that you live where I live at in Texas. But you find out that you have a whole bunch of family in Ohio, or you have a whole bunch of family in Massachusetts, or you have a whole bunch of family in Brazil, or you have a whole bunch of family in South Africa, or Chad, or Spain, or Russia. Pick a country. And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, I have all that family there. I want to get to know them. I want to strengthen those family bonds. You may be on that energy to do so and take that journey. The Fool. This may contribute to you adding certain cities to your list that you want to visit, or contribute to something just said to me. I gotta say, I know there's a lot of thoughts coming, but I have to say it when it comes out. Something just said to me, one of the reasons that some of you are making a list is because you want to do something with your family. Where instead of you visiting places by yourself or with just one person, you want to make it a family affair. Where it's like 10 or 15 of you pack up and go to a city or go to a country and do that. Some of you, if you're balling like this, you might have the resources to just pick up and go to a country, hop on a plane and be like, okay, everybody's plane tickets are booked. The hotels are taken care of. Don't worry about your food. I'll give you the spending money. This is what it's going to be. And then you and the family are off and gone in doing that. You may be in that energy so you can get closer. Some of you might even be looking to organize a family reunion too. Or you may be nominated to organize the family reunion is what may be happening. All right, can we clarify meeting your match? Can we clarify meeting your match for Gemini? Meeting your match. February 22. This card does not want to go back in. Judgment. Some of you, judgment is about second chances. I don't see this happening. If there's somebody coming back around, and they could, because I mean, Mercury retrograde is still happening in February. It ends on February the 3rd. And then post retrograde is 7 to 10 days after. So like the 10th to the 13th of February. In addition to that, there's a full moon in Leo, which also judgment is fire energy. There's a full moon in Leo around the 15th or the 17th of February. And during full moons, secrets come out, and there's some similarities to Mercury retrograde in a way. But I don't see it happening. If it does, they're going to have to come back as a whole new person. That's what I'm seeing. If it does happen, they're going to have to come back as a whole new person. I honestly don't see you entertaining it. Part of it is because of the self-love. I feel like for some of you, if you were in a past relationship, they just didn't give you the respect that you deserved in the relationship. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And for that reason, you may not entertain it. Can we clarify self-love? Can we clarify self-love, please? For Gemini, February 2022. Can we clarify self-love, please? Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. You're working on yourself, is what you're doing. This is Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You're working on yourself. You're working on creating the best you that you can be. And you're doing it in the 3D. Some of you are working towards upgrading yourself, whether it's physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. You're looking to upgrade your surroundings, and that's what you're working on. But honestly, I feel this is a physical thing, like going to the gym, eating healthy. I'm trying to see what else I'm getting off of this. Also, I'm hearing friendships where, okay, let me give you this example. Let's say that you don't drink. but you have a ton of people around you who drink. You may be in the process of considering cutting those ties because you're looking for, and not that you have an issue with people, and this is just an example, not that you have an issue with people who drink, it's just you're looking to surround yourself with more like-minded people. You may cut off a few, not all, or you may cut off all. But what you're looking for, you may be looking for people who don't drink, or people who don't smoke, or other people who eat healthy. Like, if you're the only person that eats healthy, you're eating kale, you're eating spinach, you're not eating fattening foods, you're not eating a lot of processed foods, you're not eating cheese, all of these other things. Some of you may be vegans as well. Some of you actually might be thinking about going vegan. What's at the bottom of the deck? Seven of Pentacles. Some of you might be thinking about starting your own garden. Two, some of you might be thinking about starting your own garden. But on top of that, you're looking at, and this is confirming what I was talking about, you're looking at the relationships that you're investing in is what you're doing. And some people will be left out in the cold. You're looking at your circles is what you're doing. Because it's like, if you're the only vegan, the only person that eats good, and then you have all these other people around you eating all of this food that is quote unquote unhealthy, which really is all subjective when you think about it. However, if you're on a certain path that you're on, then you may want to surround yourself with people on that same path. That way you can keep each other encouraged and inspired. And you would rather invest in friendships that can keep you encouraged and inspired with people who have certain interests and similarities to you. So I see some of that going on, which goes back to the self-love. But honestly, I really feel like this is a physical thing. Like, you're really focusing on your physical, your outside appearance. Some of you may even get some type of work done, but I'm not picking that up heavily. And by work, I mean cosmetic surgery. I'm not picking that up heavily. I'm picking up like this is going to be, you're working, doing everything naturally. You're building your body, you're maintaining your health, you're improving your health, you're doing everything you can naturally, without any type of artificial or cosmetic assistance, if you can. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up for this. What do I want to title this? Unexpected income brings I'm trying to think. I don't know what I want to title this, Gemini. I'll figure it out after I end this. Let me get going. Thank you for... Oh, yeah, I need to give you your money card, too. As well. I got to give you your money card. Even though clearly your money is fine. But I got to give you your money card. I need a money card for Gemini, February 2022. Money card for Gemini, February 2022. Money card for Gemini, February 2022. May I have a money card for Gemini, February 2022? Money card for Gemini, February 2022. Thank you. It says, the law of attraction responds to my vibration. It says, a belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought. And you have the ability, if you try even a little bit, to begin a new pattern, to tell a new story, to achieve a different vibration, and to change your point of attraction. The law of attraction is responding to your vibration. And you can easily change your vibrational point of attraction by visualizing the lifestyle you desire and holding your attention upon those images until you begin to feel relief, which will indicate that a true vibrational shift has occurred. Some of you are going to be manifesting. Don't forget, the Fool card came out during this reading. The next card after the Fool is the Magician, which the Magician was once the Fool until they went off on their journey and gathered everything they needed and became the Magician. Some of you will be manifesting this new life. And some of you, it's going to catch you off guard. It's going to catch you off guard. I think I'm going to title this A New Lifestyle of Luxury. Because it's not just luxury financially, but luxury with health and luxury with everything else. But this card, this money card coming out is saying that you have to believe it. It's all about bringing it into you. You have to believe in the law of attraction. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Gemini, be blessed.